Hello and welcome to the Weber channel. I'm Jason, your host. I managed to talk to that person that I thought was a friend but isn't a friend, to do with the open mic and to do with that. I won't mention the name because that person quite forcefully has asked me not to mention the name, so that's okay. But I managed to have a talk to him last night because I always try to engage, try to connect, try to figure out why is the person taking these small tiny problems and putting them on me and taking such a vitriolic hatred of me. I mean, when someone says something and basically says to you, I don't want you to ever utter my name again, type of thing. That's quite a. So we talked, and it comes down to something very simple. His core problem with me is that we have completely different outlooks on life. Now remember, when I go to the open mic, I always do a talk and then a song. And this is part of my therapy because I never know what song I'm going to sing. And I never know what I'm going to talk about. But when I walk on the stage, I purposely don't push myself into saying, oh my God, I've got to do this song, I've got to do this song. No, I start talking. And the subject matter will always go down the same route. It will be about just positive life. It's advice. Although that's what I've always thought, but this person thinks I'm ruining the youth of the world. I won't quote him exactly but what his core problem, apart from the little tiny things that annoyed him, but the core problem and his problem with me is that I'm one of the oldest people there, and when I speak, the impressionable young people listen. I take that as a compliment. That I can reach these people, that I can probably help them. And instead of, as he put it, instead of telling them to be a productive member of society, to stand on their own 2 feet and to get on with life, he says, I'm basically giving them excuses in that to not making anything of their lives. Or as he put it, I will quote this bit because it's better. You should be teaching them that it's important to go to school, to get a career, to make something of their lives, to stand on their own 2 feet, and to be an asset to society. There lies the crux of the matter. There lies the crux of the matter. You see, after 20 years of spending time in hospitals, of seeing people at the end of their life, and seeing the regret, seeing the things that they missed, seeing the things that people wish they had done, seeing how we have a finite amount of time, my talks on the stage don't go like that. I always say, yes, make sure that you're stable financially. I always say that. But I say, do something every fucking day that makes you smile. Because otherwise, what's the point? Understand that careers can change. Understand that money levels can change. That assets can change. That the next shiny iPhone can change. And none of it will matter to you at the end of your life. Understand that people fucking matter. You don't need 1,000 friends. You don't need 1,000 people following you. You don't need millions of followers. You don't need any of that. If you've got one person who lets you be you. Appreciate those people around you who stick by you, who tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Go after your dreams. Don't let society fucking tell you what is will make you smile. Choose your relationships and your friendships based on what's inside here. And spend your time with people that you can be your fucking self with. I've always said, better to have 1 or 2 friends who you can be yourself with than 1,000 that you can't really ever let go. And that's where we come from completely opposite sides. And as he said at the end of the conversation last night, that is why he blocked me. He believes I'm doing a disservice to the youth of the world. I don't think so. I remind people on to, no matter whether they're at college and university, at school, away from home, whether they're at a job, don't forget to, if your family's a good family, if they were nice to you, if they were an asset to you, if they didn't tear you down, if they didn't create trauma, if they're a good family, make sure you keep in touch. Make sure you ring them tonight. Why wait until once a year or once every half years to go back home with them? Why wait until the universe of commercial crap tells you, oh, it's okay, this is a birthday, this is a holiday, this is a Christmas, this is such and such, such and those are the days you get to connect with your family. Fuck that shit. Life doesn't work like that. Don't wait. If your family matter to you and they're good to you and they were part of helping you grow up and supporting you and letting you be you, then damn well tonight, if your time zones are okay, ring your mum, ring your dad, ring your sister or brother and ask them if they're okay and say, thank you. I appreciate what you did for me growing up. Don't leave it unsaid. And don't think that you've got that planning something for 12 months in the future when you next meet them, they're going to still be there, because life can happen, shit can happen, bad things can happen. And if you've got a best friend, that person who's been there for you, who's taken all your shit, who's always stood by you, and they've always told you when you've been doing something that they didn't agree with, but they didn't run away when that happened. They stuck by you even though you didn't agree with you. Make sure they understand how much you appreciate them, because those are the fucking people who, it doesn't matter whether, one of the tragedies of making a lot of money is you isolate yourself. Just like mental illness and that, when you make a lot of money, you start to isolate yourself. You can't trust people. You think, oh my God, people just want my money. Those true friends don't care about your money. Those true friends care about you. And I've seen enough. My whole message is when I get on those stages, and a lot of the time when I'm talking here, is that you've got to make sure to have a balance. Yes, follow your dream career. Do things in life that make you fucking happy, because otherwise, what's the point of life? Yes, we've all got to have a job. You've got to be practical. You've got to make sure you pay your bills. But make sure you fucking put some effort into doing something that's going to make you smile. That's why me and this person will never understand each other. I understand him, but we'll never be friends. That he believes I am corrupting young, impressionable minds. I believe I've seen enough regret and unhappy people and people who wish they'd do something differently at the end of their life, that I am driven to try and help people appreciate life and what they have. And if their life isn't happy, make some fucking changes if you can. So this is Jason for the Quiver channel. Who do you think is right?